What's going on? You're tuned into Kick 'em Pick 'em Gambling Show brought to you by TwoFootTalk. I am your host. They call me Young Leg. With me, as always, Mr. BurrOaks. Oaks. What's good, bro? What's going on, man?
Oh, you know me. I'm just out here. I'm outside. I'm looking for all them Arsenal fans who are talking, see you in the semifinals in my fucking mentions, bro. We really do this shit. You think I fucking worried when we went to Pens? Hell no.
I might have made a post directed at Arsenal fans. Nothing personal. Might make it into a t-shirt. Still undecided. Yeah, it's rough out here, but European heritage gonna European heritage. It just this is what
Hang
if
that
you watch
shit in the
ball, this is
loop.
what's gonna happen.
It's just hard being right all the time, dude. Like, it's just hard out here being right all the time.
It really is. I might be heavily medicated right now. I might have had a few drinks in celebration. We're going to have this show, and it's going to be fantastic, guys.
Yeah, I went and bought a bottle of Jack Daniels and some new vapes, so we out here.
Yeah, we're making moves here. So you guys know how we do it. Get some things off our chest.
Actually,
pretty solid week last week.
Before we go into this, I got to get a beer. All
right, this guy's got to get a beer. He's still celebrating. You guys know what we do. Last week's fuck yous. You got any bad beats? Got anything else? Ring off in the chat. Do what you got to do. Let's get some shit off our chest here. My first fuck you. Liverpool. You fucking absolute. Thank you for the ASMR. You fucking absolute embarrassments. Liverpool. I won't even throw Arsenal into this because I tried to tell y'all Arsenal is going to be sleeping on Aston Villa, and then they went and smacked y'all in the mouth.
Literally called me and woke me up. He's like, yo, dude, I know you're taking a nap after that AC Milan game, but you better smack that fucking Aston Villa, John.
Yeah. Anyway, back to Liverpool. Guys, I actually only needed one goal. I was on Liverpool. I'm not even mad that you lost. It's that you couldn't score a fucking goal on Crystal Palace is what I have a problem with. So Liverpool, go fuck yourselves. That whole Jurgen Klopp tour, we're going to win 4 trophies. All of them are dead. Legitimately all dead. Done. So bye-bye. And one tweet came across my timeline that was like, oh, Vinny to Liverpool, they're thinking about it. You don't even have a manager. What the fuck are you talking about? You're getting Vinny now? The guy literally just said he's never leaving Madrid. All right, whatever. And if he did, it would be back to Flamengo. But hey, do you guys? What are you going to do? Bird, fuck you, Araujo. Understandable. Let me just say that some of your more delusional fans trying to argue that it wasn't a red has been really fun to watch for me. But yeah, fuck Araujo. I don't know. In the league, not Europa. No, they got their ass beat in Europa also. So Liverpool all around, fuck you.
Shout out my boy John Lucas Samacha, by the way. He told you if he gets minutes, he'll bag you 20.
Sorry.
Oh no, no way.
Sorry to hear that. Real shame. Oh, you meant Atalanta. Oh, okay. Well, you just put Atlanta, but I read it as Atalanta. Don't worry, I'm here. I'm in my European brain mode. My next one's Girona. I feel like I wrote this one down on my board last week so I could preemptively put it on fuck yous with how we saw Atleti playing, even though Atleti was a shell of themselves yesterday.
Yes, they were.
The Magic's dead. Girona, I don't even think Girona's keeping the top 4 spot at this point. I think Bilbao or Real Betis might make it. So there is only, 7 or 8 games left. They should be, realistically, they should be able to hold on with how they have been playing in the first 3 quarters of the season. It's just this final stretch is way tougher than anyone wants to talk about.
Yep.
Yeah. Oh, and the people that are like, oh, our form though going into this. Yeah. Did you look at your schedule and look at the shit teams you played? Because sometimes you got to play some extra teams. And Girona in the UCL next year, you'd love to see it. That's exactly what's going to drown Girona, and they're not going to do shit next year. They're going to be fucking trash in the league and probably not even get European football if they do get in the Champions League somehow.
The other problem is they're a City Group-owned team. So, Savio and everybody good on Girona is going to go rot on the bench for City, and you're never going to see him again.
Big facts. So, Dovbyk at Arsenal. Oh, you don't want Isak? Damn, it's fucked up. I don't know how Dovbyk would do in the Premier League. He screams Italian striker to me for some reason.
He does, yeah. Back to goal, aerials. Yeah, he's not nearly as bad as Dzeko, but that sort of play style. Giroud when he was good, I guess, But other dudes who are big and get up and get aerials and play with their back to goal, yeah, that's Italian football, baby.
Speaking of Italian football, I got Fiorentina on my list too. Just beat Genoa. They suck. I don't care what anyone says. I don't care if you're a fan of them. They're trash. If you are a top 8, even 9 team, you should beat Genoa. That should be looked at as free fucking points, especially at home. Just saying. If you haven't beaten them at home, take all this disrespect straight to the grill. I mean it. And then finally, I got Bilbao. Just, when you're going to put a shit number like minus 160 on the Basque Country so that I have to get creative with my parlay, and then you don't even pull out for me and get the win over Villarreal, who I could probably count their wins on 2 hands right now.
Another Spanish rough job, by the way.
I mean, yeah, what was it, like a 93rd minute penalty kick? Not to mention
man supposed? Are soccer players just supposed to not have arms? Like, should they just go get them amputated? Because I don't know how you make a clean as fuck tackle like that and then give a handball because it hits him in the fucking pit when he's coming in on a fucking scorpion tackle.
Yeah, Spanish football is about to get rung around here too, because I hear Tebas is getting suspended. The ex-RF, the federation president, is now getting investigated, and he was just fired shamefully after he kissed a lady, just grabbed her in the face and kissed her in the middle of a soccer field after they won the World Cup like nobody was watching or something. I still cannot believe he tried to deny it. Dude, it was literally the cover of the newspaper. The cover of the newspaper is you grabbing both sides of her face and kissing her, bro. What do you mean you didn't do that? That was the best. Anyway, that's all my fuck yous. I had a pretty solid weekend. I won't lie to you.
Yeah, I mean, I gotta go back here. This is the opposite of a fuck you. I went 6 for 7 in Brazil. The Brasileiro is fucking back, baby. So we out here. I'm also super pissed. Oh, here's a perfect fuck you. I got some insider information from my boy Klaus. The reason we don't have the Brasileiro on Paramount Plus right now is because Paramount Plus is a bunch of fucking scumbags, and they're trying to pay $35 a game for announcers. What the fuck is that?
35?
$35 a game to call a game, and you got to be in Brazil to do it. Like, are you fucking kidding me? Paramount Plus, give up your rights to the Brasileiro if you're not going to give us fucking announcers for it, or pay them some real fucking money. Do something, because that's bullshit, dude. So yeah, the fact that the Brasileiro is not on fucking Paramount Plus right now, pissing me the fuck off. Friday was
dude, hold on, Mike. Have you watched Brazilian soccer? You can't go without announcers, man. I bet you Ray Hudson would do it, though.
Oh, dude, that would be the greatest shit ever if Ray Hudson was fucking announcing the Brasileiro. That would be the shit.
A highlight where like, yo, Ray, run this up.
Bro, I would fucking
$35. Fuck that, dude.
No,
90
dude.
minutes of my life is only worth $35 to you? Fuck.
If I got to work with Ray Hudson, I might do it. If I got to work with Ray Hudson.
If I got to go with Ray, yeah, it's a whole different story. And if I don't have to memorize all the names, if I can just be like, damn, that bull's good.
Yo, did you see that, John?
Yeah.
I gotta give a fuck you to Tottenham. Really? I know like Tottenham sucks on the road, but like 4-0, you couldn't even get a goal versus Newcastle. Wow. City, just for existing. I just want to say fuck City. We just beat you, so fuck you. Nottingham not being able to hold it down versus a spineless Wolves squad. Though I love that Hwang's back. I saw he got some tick there at the end of the game. So if Hwang's back, then I'm back in on Wolves. But he wasn't back before the game, so it's fuck you because I was on Nottingham on the draw no bet. And Man U, like, come on, guys. Man U. Seriously, you can't get done versus Bournemouth? Gotta be on my fuck yous for that. Dortmund, I can't get on the right end of you ever, so I'm just done. I'm just walking away from Dortmund. It's Daniel Malin in player props, and I will never pick a side on Dortmund again so long as, until the end of this year's club season. Then it's a new season, and we're fucking back, baby. Torino Juventus ending 0-0. It's a derby.
Yeah.
Get your fucking business handled and come on, make Turin fucking black and white. Juve, we all want that. Nobody wanted to watch Turin play you for a goalless draw. Getafe score a goal against Real. Like, come on, Real Vallecano is no good. I'm
That's
betting
on
against
you.
him.
Hold on, you thought there was gonna be a goal in that game? That was on you. That was
I took Getafe on the draw. No bet at like plus 165, bro.
Who was gonna score? Mason Greenwood. Who the fuck was gonna score?
I was hoping either Greenwood or Mayoral. There's absolutely nothing I have bad to say about Brazil except for Botafogo getting a red card. Don't do that again for me, Botafogo. I was a Botafogo draw no bet away from hitting a 40-1 nuke. So yeah, I would have very much appreciated Botafogo not getting a red, but massive shout out for tying it up so that I could hedge that off. Liverpool getting blessed by Crystal Palace. Leg talked plenty on that one. Turns out West Ham are still frauds. Been saying that all season. This isn't so much a fuck you. That Lyon Brest match might have been the most wild fucking match of the weekend. Both get red cards in the second half. Brest comes back to tie it up. 90 plus 12 and they award a penalty kick to Lyon. So just absolute shithousery by France there, which you love to see. I can't even say
the reverse of fuck you. How right was I about Lyon being back for the last month and a half, 2 months?
You were very correct, yeah. And then Spanish refs for that Bilbao game. Gotta give them a big old fuck you. And then also, the MLS / the referees in Atlanta for stopping the game. Well, Philly is on an attack, and then Yuri gets on the end of a cross and scores after the ref blows the whistle while we're attacking. Weird. Also, Philly Union still the only undefeated team in MLS, by the way. Just saying, dope, we out here.
Facts. All right, yeah, that wasn't really a fuck you, but that's just a fact. All right, anyway, let's get into it. So we got a nice little slate here. We got a lot of derby games going on, which, I can really get into. And Sunday, my favorite Brazilian match. Yeah, my favorite maybe ever. Yes, they are already playing each other. I'm very much looking forward to it. Sunday is going to be lit. Let's get into it, though. We're starting with the FA Cup game. Man City versus Chelsea. Man City at their crib. Minus 185, I think was the number. That is such a unbelievably bettable number when they're playing this bullshit Chelsea team. And the only good thing I'll say about this Chelsea team is Cole Palmer is cold as fuck. Cole Palmer revenge game thrown in at Man City at home, protecting whatever's left of that Etihad record that they have. Give me Man City on the money line. I took Man City money line and over 1.5 to get a little bit better odds. I love Cole Palmer to score. I like all the Cole Palmer props. You're going to get great numbers on him as well. There could be a penalty kick in this one. I don't know if you were just watching Kyle Walker run all over the field and just hack the shit out of everyone, but Man City are up for giving up some penalties here. Chelsea will get one. Cole Palmer will get us one. So if you wanted to run Man City money line, both teams to score to get a plus sign, I'm here for that as well. Oaks, what are you thinking?
Yeah, I'm not going to lie. I just looked at EPL. I forgot the FA Cup exists because I'm not an English dick rider and I don't give a shit. So, both teams to score over 2.5 sounds good to me. And you're absolutely right. Cole Palmer is cold as fuck. I am here for give me all the Cole Palmer revenge narratives. Shots on target, shots in the first half, fucking goals, assists, you name it. I'm here. Inject Cole Palmer revenge game right into my veins.
I don't really need to until we see a Man City lineup. I don't feel the need to go any further into that. I know Cole Palmer's going to be playing, and I know Man City's probably going to win this game at home. So, good luck to you, Chelsea. Shout out my strike partner Camps. I know he's a big Chelsea guy. See how this one goes for you at the Etihad. I am not talking about the other FA Cup game. Do you care to mention anything about Manchester United versus Coventry besides how embarrassing it would be if Man U didn't win?
Yeah, I mean, yeah, like I said, I forgot that the FA Cup exists.
Yeah, I'm not too worried about that one. If Hodgland's a plus sign, I'll probably take him.
Yep.
Moving on, we're going to the EPL. Wolves versus Arsenal. Oaks touched on it a little bit here. Hwang, we saw a little appearance of him. Is he going to be fit for the full 90? I'm not sure about that one. Who did we see the return of? Cunha was doing his thing again.
Yep.
No Neto still. I don't know if Neto's return is on the horizon here. But I also just want to say, Arsenal fans, this is now pretty much all that you have to live for is the hope that City drops points and that you just crush every single opponent in front of you. And I think that's exactly what they're going to do. I'm going to take Arsenal -1.5 here. I do think that Wolves will be able to score one on them. So if you wanted to go money line both teams to score instead, but I like Arsenal to go in there and just take all their anger out on Wolves. I think it's going to be one of those, they're away from home, and that's kind of going to be a benefit to them. Because do you really want to play in front of your fans after you just got essentially knocked out of 2 straight competitions? No, I'd rather go on the road, get them a win, get them a decisive win, and handle business and let them know, yo, we're still in this. City can still drop points, yada, yada. So I like Arsenal -1.5 to get the plus on.
Yeah, I mean, look, I don't have a very strong opinion on this game because the numbers are pretty trash unless you're willing to back Wolves here. I do think Wolves will get something done offensively, especially if Hwang's back, but this is very lineup dependent for me. And look, I don't have the same confidence you do in Arsenal because I think Bottle Job's going to bottle job, and I think they're going to cry for the rest of the year, and then they're going to turn around and go, why is everybody so mean to me online? Arsenal's making the future bright. We look so good. Oh, we exceeded expectations again this year. So until Arsenal put that fucking bass in their voice and start talking about what they're going to do in fucking August, when the rest of us go and put out what we're going to do online and say that shit with our chest and post the tickets, then yeah, I don't believe a fucking word Arsenal says.
Yeah, it's going to be a real shame if I have to put Arsenal on my fuck yous next week. That would be really bad.
Yeah, that would be a terrible, terrible thing.
Yeah. Next one I kept it light in England. We got one other game besides this one. Aston Villa versus Bournemouth. The funny thing happened again, Oaks, where somebody tried to correct me. They're like, it's not Villa, it's Villa. And I was like, what?
No,
it's not. I definitely don't prefer Spanish football, and I'm saying this wrong on purpose. It's a Hwang game. All right. Hopefully it's a Hwang game, bro. This one, Aston Villa, they're proving it to me again. You know, they're playing good football, but Bournemouth is also getting good results against good teams. This screams tie to me, and it makes me kind of nervous that it screams tie to me. I don't know where you're going to go with this, but Ollie Watkins to score assist is a pretty safe bet if you haven't looked at who has the most goal contributions in the league.
Yeah. Yeah, I love that. Are you getting Leon Bailey vibes from this game again? Because like anytime Leg says, yo, this game screams Leon Bailey vibes, don't sleep on that shit. He knows what he's talking about. But yeah, I think Villa win this -125 with some. Yeah, that's what I thought. Let's go. You know, it's always both teams to score over 2.5 with Bragantino. I swear to God, those dudes don't know how to keep a clean sheet. It's also just always all goals all the time in Brasilario. So yeah. Look, I like V on the money line here. You guys know how much I respect this shit out Unai Emery. Congratulations. You should ride high, finish the season strong, and get another European spot. It's all right.
Agreed.
-125, too, for Via money line at their crib, where they took care of City and Arsenal. So, like, do I look scared of Bournemouth?
You might have to be. Next one we're going to Fulham versus Liverpool. This is, to me, another, I want to take Liverpool money line and both teams to score, but I don't know if they're even going to get the win. Also, they couldn't even score against Crystal Palace at their own crib. So how confident should I be in Liverpool here? I do think that both teams will get a goal again, but I was looking at both teams to score over 2.5. That was sitting at like -120, which is a bettable number for me because then I'll just throw any type of goal scorer on it and just sweat that out forever, especially if you take Darwin Núñez and then you're just going to be fucking upset as shit that you watch a guy take 6 shots and not hit the fucking back of the net. But I like goals in this one. I don't know if Liverpool is going to go out and get a result because Fulham seems to just be holding it together and playing good football. Anthony Robinson is getting team of the season shouts. Do you agree with that? Because I thought that was fucking wild. I know he has like 6 assists, which is solid. But then when you go and actually look at his stats and you're like, oh, this guy's only completed 22% of his crosses and averages less than 1 completed cross a game, and he's taken 130 crosses, then you're just like, oh, wait, is it that impressive that he has 6 assists and his defensive stats are shit? What is it? So I think Fulham might be getting taken advantage of on the wings here, and I like Luis Diaz and Salah to do their thing.
Yeah, I mean, I like Polania. I like there's a lot about this Fulham team I like, and they're scrappy, and I think at their own building, they could give Poole some problems, but Poole do probably end up winning. I don't know. This is you have to take a position on Fulham or lay 2 goals with Liverpool, or play Fulham player props and hope you get double numbers on Poole shit. I think this will also kind of depend for me on whether or not Liverpool show any spine and go into Atalanta tomorrow and do anything, or if they just get absolutely fucking blessed by Gianluca Samacha again.
Willian game. I was about to say, is that a revenge game? No, he did not play on Liverpool. It was Arsenal. That's all I got for England. Moving on. We're going to the real league, baby. It's no football.
It's La Liga.
And really, though, it's not football. It's La Liga. We're having all of the people in charge of our league get investigated right now. Anyway, quick one. I only have 2 Spanish games for you guys. I think this slate kind of sucks betting-wise. I don't hate it at all, but if you want me to talk about, like, Alaves versus Atletico Madrid, I'm not going to put you guys through that. Big Atleti on the money line. Valencia versus Real Betis. So this is going to be a high-key banger. Real Betis' away form is a little wishy-washy. But again, and I said it last week, Isco and Fekir on the field at the same time is magic. You know what got the winner? A fucking Isco assist to Fekir after the dumbass coach decided, you know what? That fucking guy that's always yelling downstairs in his basement from Southeast Pennsylvania is fucking right. I'm going to do this now. You're welcome for the 3 points, Betis. Holy shit. I love Betis on the draw no bet here. I think Valencia has been kind of squeaking through results, and I don't even think they really deserve the win they got. They're lucky that we watched Budimir take the worst penalty I've ever seen in my fucking life. I was on Valencia money line. I appreciate it. I will not be sweating out another Valencia result. Give me Betis on the draw no bet. Give me Isco props. Start fucking Fekir, and I'll take Fekir shots on targets, and I'll also take Fekir to score or get a card because that's his MO. Ooh, a Wobie game. I can see it, Bird. I can see that one.
Yeah, I mean, you took the words right out of my mouth. Both teams to score here at -116 isn't a bad price either, but Isco is absolutely class on grass. You put Isco in the lineup for Real Betis, and I will bet them every single time. I will also bet Isco shot on target, and I'll bet him to score or assist, because guess what? I'm sitting on my wallet and I'm a little fucking lopsided from all that goddamn Isco money I keep walking around with. This man is absolutely fucking timeless. So it's Betis all day, baby. Oh, I think somebody just cashed in some bong rip or ward points that Legs got to go do.
Nope.
Oh, no, it's that time. Okay. Mine's
last time I got for you guys in Spain. It's Barcelona hate week. Honestly, they're lucky we had a Champions League game, so I didn't have to take it out on them. But Champions League is now over for y'all, and we're into the semis again. 12th time in 14 years. You'll never say that. Real Madrid versus Barcelona. Wow, look at these odds. Ain't that about a bitch? You guys are about to get stomped on at the Bernabeu. I like Real Madrid and over 1.5 to get a plus sign. I think this is a Vinny game. You just blindly bet Vinny to score or assist. I don't know who's going to stop him. I'm sure Araujo is going to play with a great attitude. The Vinny stopper they got. Be a real shame if we got a card again. I doubt that'll happen, right? Pedri's back. You know I love my Pedri shot on target. Lamine Yamal was crying after the Champions League match, so I don't know if he's going to be emotionally put together enough to play this one. I know it's going to be a little rough for a 16-year-old going into the Bernabeu, so maybe just watch out for him. Rafinha is in hot form. I know that's Oaks' boy, but yeah, it's Barcelona hate week. You're going to see me just dishing out a ton of props on shots on targets and fouls and Real Madrid -1.5 like a cocky asshole. So,
gotcha. Yeah, blessings on blessings on blessings. We just keep blessing people up over here. We're fucking Madrid. We got one loss on the entire fucking year. We out here. You ain't seen shit. Yeah, Madrid. You can get Madrid on money line at -110. Why the fuck would you overcomplicate it? Just, I don't know. This is all satire. This is a joke. Don't fucking put me on a poster and say hang it in the Louvre when I'm done. But I would go get a second mortgage on your house and put it on Real Madrid.
Yeah, Barcelona. I just don't. I've watched Xavi now just kicking things like
dude, he cried like a little baby girl, dude. Like the fact that they're complaining about referees is the peak of irony, dude.
I can't wait to talk to any Chelsea fan and be like, yo, these guys really had the audacity to complain about refs in a Champions League game and just see how they erupt. The only way I see this game going bad for us is if we get like any Spanish ref. That's what's going to keep this game interesting.
That's true.
So I'll say that's the positives I have for Barcelona. So good luck, guys. Moving on. We're going to Italy. We actually have 2 bangers in Italy. I skipped a lot of the other ones. I am going to fade Sassuolo this week because me and Oaks told you exactly how they like to do things, and it's all lining up perfectly for Lecce to get a double chance against them. Anyway, first one I got, though. Roma versus Bologna. Now, Roma's going to have to deal with Milan tomorrow in the Europa League. I know we didn't talk in the Europa League. It's because I got high and got drunk after Real Madrid won, and I don't care about the Europa League. My team's never played in it. No offense, but Roma versus Milan, that's another tall order. Roma did get our double chance. Did they get the 1-0 win? Did they end up winning that game?
No, so that game got interrupted because somebody collapsed with heart palpitations.
No. I'm talking about last week Europa game for Roma.
Oh, yeah, Roma did win that 1-0. So it's 1-0 Roma.
All right, so Milan's going to have to go balls to the wall here, and I know Roma, after you have a guy go down like that in the middle of a match where you have to literally call the match, and Dika is pretty important on that back line right now with the amount of injuries they've gone through. They're either going to kind of rally behind that, and you're going to see them just start cooking and squeaking out a lot of results here, or it's all going to come tumbling down because you're a team with not enough depth, and I think they're going to put more into that Milan game than this one. So I kind of like both teams to score here. I don't know if Bologna is going to actually go out and get a result.
They're not.
Yeah, but they haven't gotten any results really recently. So this game has big tie energy to me, but I do think it'll be like a 1-1 or a 2-2.
I feel that. I think Roma don't have the fire. Look, it's in Rome. So personally, I'm on Milan team total over 1.5 tomorrow at +130. I think Roma blessed Bologna at their own building. Obviously, they had a player collapse on the pitch. That's never good. Luckily, he was conscious and able to give the thumbs up as he got stretchered off. So that's all good there. But yeah, Bologna have no spine at all on the road. And you're walking into Roma's building where they're coming for a little, they got a little narrative there on, we got to do it for the homies. So, yeah, give me Roma +125. I'm in all day. And if I'm wrong, then I don't give a fuck.
Yeah, see, if I would go Roma draw no bet probably for this one, it would be the safest bet.
You're gonna have to pay like -160 to do it though.
Yeah, that's the shit part about it. That's why it's just like
it's a good parlay piece.
Yeah, true that. All right, last one we got in Italy. Milan versus Inter. Milan's at home, even though they share a stadium. So I don't know why they always put that, but whatever. Milan got that midweek game. Inter just been sitting, waiting for this one. Inter's at like +110 on the money line. I fucking love Inter money line here. I think it's gonna be easy too. I don't even think it's gonna be close. No offense to Milan. I think their best bet is to just start hacking immediately and just like get under the skin of Inter and just make it into a bloodbath game and just make everything kind of grind out because they are a much better team than Milan. in that midfield and defensively. Attacking wise, I lean Milan attacking wise. I will say that, but
can't wait to see Giroud fuck off to LA.
Yeah, true that. So I like Inter here big time. I think I might go Inter money line and over 1.5, or go with like a Lautaro Martinez win cast.
Yeah, I'm gonna play both teams to score over 2.5 here. I don't see Milan getting clean sheeted. Look, I'm very clear about how I want Giroud to fuck off and go to LA immediately, because Giroud's whole thing is he finishes headers. How the fuck did you mess up that Chuck Ueze easy layup that he put all the way up here? It's your big ass head where you're taller than everybody, and you still couldn't put that thing in the back of the net. You skied it. So yeah, it pisses me the fuck off. Give me Chuck Ueze. Give me a rotated Milan. Give me the kids who are hungry and ready to fucking eat. And I think they give Inter a hell of a game here. I want to see Chuck Ueze on the right. I want to see Okafor up top. I want to see Pulisic playing in the middle, and I want to see Leao on the left, and I want to see fucking Teo Hernandez playing left back, not even playing left back, just bombing up the left wing, putting in great fucking goals. Like, fuck it, all gas, no brakes. You know you're not winning the Scudetto even if you catch 3 points off Inter here. So just give me all gas, no brakes, Milan.
All right, moving on. Next one. Union Berlin versus Bayern Munich. We're going to Germany. Guys, Bayern Munich's a bettable number against Union Berlin. I think Union Berlin is trash. I think that them getting into the Champions League was the worst thing that could have ever happened.
Worst thing possible.
And they just fucking stomped into the ground this year, and now they'd set them back as a club, which is why, again, all the people that are like, oh, I love a Cinderella story. Yeah, in theory, they sound good until you're like, oh, shit, now we're playing 60 to 70 games rather than like the 40-something we were playing. So, yeah, it's a big difference. It's a big jump. If you don't have the depth, you get exposed. I like Bayern Munich here. They got a 2-week break till they have to play Madrid. They have the first leg at home. I think this is when you just start cooking if you're Bayern Munich. European heritage, like I said, they know how the Champions League works. I think that they're just going to start getting in a groove, and they're going to get their results all in a row. They know that it doesn't really matter what the results are, so they're going to just be going out and getting their football right and playing Bayern Munich football again in preparation for Real Madrid.
Yeah, sure. If it's a bettable number, I didn't spend too much time in Germany because I was running kind of late for the show. Big surprise. The Madrid match went to PKs, and then I had to go to the fucking store to buy booze and smokes. So that really only left me with like half an hour to do all of the stuff for TwoFootTalk. So I don't have a bunch for you on this one. I do, however, think that there's one more game in Germany you want to talk about.
Yeah, there is.
Let's talk about that one.
Just let you know that Bayern Munich is minus 175 versus Union Berlin.
That's not bad at all.
Yeah, you can work with that number.
You can work with that number.
Here's the one we really want to talk about. Dortmund versus Leverkusen. Now, I will say, Dortmund, tough one. Just had to beat up on Atleti at home 4-2. Leverkusen, they're going to be traveling to West Ham tomorrow for their Europa League match. However, Dortmund in the Bundesliga is just not Dortmund in the Champions League. I do not trust this Dortmund team the way that I trust a Leverkusen team that's been popping bottles the way that they are. A Leverkusen team that literally has not lost a game, and you can get a plus sign on their draw no bet. A Leverkusen team that has played 40 matches plus.
Trying to win a treble.
In L. They're going after a treble. They're going after records. They have not lost yet, guys. I don't think it's a stupid bet when I say Leverkusen draw no bet at even money and plus 105 is automatic. Dortmund, you can play as well as you want. I have hyped up the yellow wall for Champions League, but this is Leverkusen playing on a completely different level, and I can get them to just not lose the game at even money. I'm going to take that.
Yeah, that's the really smart play. That's what I have written down on the sheet. That's what's going to go on my scorecard. But, guys, Leg and I are both taking Leverkusen on the money line at plus 175. Yep. Don't get twisted. You should have been here long enough to know that shit by now. We're taking Leverkusen on the money line. I'm taking Frimpong to score assist. I'm taking Grimaldo to score assist. I'm taking Florian Wirtz. Run their fucking.
Boniface should be starting this game too. That's all I'm gonna say.
Yeah, dude, just run their fucking pockets. And even if Boniface doesn't score and this one's getting tight, just remember shit happens is coming in off the bench, and that man is a fucking unit.
Yeah, Euros are coming up. He's got to get in a prime shape for him.
Facts, dude. He's got to backpack the Czech Republic to the final 8 again.
Yeah, big facts. All right, moving on. Next one. Actually, yeah, you know what? We're going to Brazil, guys. Fuck the bullshit. Palmeiras is playing Flamengo. Fuck the bullshit. I'll do French League after this because I'm way more excited about this one. The French League is pretty much just like, guys, I've never steered you wrong. Palmeiras versus Flamengo, though. This is one of the most automatic both teams to score over 2.5 goals possible for me. Because if it doesn't end at least 2-1, usually it's a lot more than that. Then I don't know what happened. Both of these teams' defenses are abysmal. You might even recognize a few of them. David Luiz is still on Flamengo. Yeah, David Luiz, you guys remember him? Big fro. Hits a lot of free kicks, screams a lot when he's playing for Brazil. Yeah, that guy's still playing football. That's part of the Flamengo back line. You should just count him as a CDM, the amount he just guns forward, though. I love Flamengo here. I think they've been playing better football. Palmeiras, they're kind of going through a little bit of a hangover from their championship. People got a couple of knocks here and there. Fitness is down a little bit. I know Endrick said he was going to be out a month and then came back literally a week and a half later. So he starts again tonight. He's playing right now. I'm not really sure how fit they're looking when they throw the guy that said he was going to be out a month back in after a week. Flamengo, on the other hand, just been cooking. And free my man Gabriel Barbosa. He's still the GOAT.
Yeah. Yeah, both teams to score over 2.5 is pretty automatic here. Look, there's a lot to like about Brazil. And we even have a Brazilian game going on up next that I think is fucking awesome. Flamengo's playing Sao Paulo. That's both teams to score over 2.5 as well. Botafogo's got Atletico go fucking tomorrow. There's great bangers in Brazil. We're gonna continue to clean up on the Brasileiro because they keep putting both teams to score at like plus 120, which is absolutely outrageous. You know these guys play no defense and take 35 shots a game, right?
Yep. All right, last Brazil game I got for you guys. And it's just a rule that I wanted to remind everyone. Botafogo versus Juventude. Juventude's still trash. There's a reason Juventude is booty is something I religiously say. They still suck. Botafogo at home versus Juventude, light work. Don't overthink it. I just want to make sure that everyone remembers from 2 years ago, Juventude still sucks. There's a reason they got relegated. They still don't deserve to be here. They still suck. Juventude and booty. Just remember that. Those two go hand in hand. These guys are trash. I'll let you know if we can do the both teams to score for them because usually it's a fucking no. So we're going to need a little bit more data for that. That's why the Serie A has not been added to the golden booty wheel as well because we don't have enough of the – we need more of the
also need to figure out who's playing for which team still because, I fucking texted Leg. I'm like, when did Gremio get Costa?
Yeah, I forgot about that. Yeah, good guy. All right, last game, guys. PSG versus Lyon. I'm taking Lyon plus 1.5. It's at minus 120. I have never steered you wrong here, guys. PSG is going back to their first semifinal in 2 or 3 years. It's pretty much.
They'll probably sit Mbappe.
Yeah, I was about to say it's the Mbappe backpack, and Luis Enrique just had to suck his dick in the interview after, so I'm sure he doesn't want to play him in this game. I think Lyon can cover. They've been grinding out results. If you saw any glimpses of the last match that they went against Brest and had a 114th minute winner, just grinding out results. And again, Lyon is back, guys. Gift Orban, Laser Cat. What else do you really need? Even Reece Nelson looks good over there. You can bet Laser Cat literally every game. He's cooking. Anytime I see him starting, I bet him. And it's always like plus 140 or higher.
Yeah. Yeah. I mean, look, if Leg says Leon's back, then you should believe him because he knows whether or not Leon's back. I do want to say, I think it's fucking hilarious that you brought up the Juventude game because my boy Chalk Boy was like, yo, I know you've been busy. Do you have any live picks for Brazil? I'm like, yeah, you should probably take Corinthians because as me and Leg always say, Juventude rhymes with booty. So
that being said, Juventude scored. They just scored.
Son of a bitch. But yeah, so I thought that was fucking hilarious. But yeah, I mean, look, Lyon, whatever, they got red cards, suspension. PSG's probably not going to play Mbappe. I don't care. Listen to Leg. He knows what he's talking about. If he says Lyon's back, I've watched him be right about that more often than not this entire season. So if he says they're back, then they're back.
Guys, we just got to cover a spread here. They can still lose. They can sub. It's going to be 0-0 till the 60th minute. They're going to sub Mbappe on, and then they're going to win 1-0.
Yep.
That's what's going to happen. And we're going to walk to the bank. It's going to be hilarious. Or we win and fuck PSG. That one's also cool. Anyway. Guys, wheel. Now, like I said, we don't have the Serie A back in yet for Brazil.
Yeah, that's a summer thing. We got to figure out who plays for all of these teams first.
Yeah, I need more names first. I could just blindly keep going Soares, but, I won't do that. Jonathan Caleri is also still a bucket. He's chilling over on South Paulo.
Pedro's starting for Flamengos tonight. He's a bucket.
And he takes all their pens, too. So, we got a couple, but
Sasha for Bragantino got us at plus 550 live over the weekend.
All right, guys.
He had 3 shots on target in the first half. You think he's not scoring? And then he scored in the second minute after fucking halftime. So, yeah, I mean, there's still... The reason we're not doing MLS is, we'll give you all the Union stuff you need to know. It's Gazdag, Carranza, Philly on the money line at home always because Andre Blake is a brick fucking wall and nobody beats us at Subaru Park. And on the road, it's draw no bet because we're still undefeated. Other than that, the MLS fucking sucks. They gave us 20 minutes to bet the other day. There were 5 games stacked in the 7 p.m. window that none of them kicked off on time. And at 6:40 is when I got lineups for 3 of the 5 games. So, yeah, I'm sorry. The MLS is completely unbettable league unless you're sitting in your front of your TV and your fucking computer waiting for MLS lineups to drop. And I have better shit to do with my life than that.
Thoughts on this? Don't care at all. Not even a little bit. Oh, man, Ochoa's still trying to play football. Sick. All right, guys.
I mean, yeah, look, Ochoa is
This is also the football club that got rid of the other San Diego football club that already existed, right? Because they had more money. So I definitely don't care.
Yeah, that is unfortunate. Yeah, we need promotion relegation in MLS so bad. And the new MLS rules that they came out with, everything the MLS does is shit. Every single time, they're like, I think we might have figured out football better than the rest of the world. The answer is no, you didn't, and that rule's shit.
Yeah. All right, anyway, Golden Booty, guys. If you're new here, this is the Golden Booty Wheel. What we have Bundesliga, we have EPL, we have League One, Serie A, La Liga. If it lands on that league, you give me a goal score from that league. Also on here, we have Wild's Pick, where I just pick a random game and you have to give me a goal score. We have Oaks' Wild, which is the exact same thing. Pick a 0-0, which sucks. You just pick what you think is probably going to be the most shit game and end in 0-0. The double booty goes to another wheel, which is the double booty wheel, where you pick 2 positions, and whoever plays those positions doesn't matter what league or game. And then a 4G John is just a John with 4 more goals. So, yeah, that's the Golden Booty Wheel. What's going on? Last week.
Cool. I would love to talk MLS. It's just MLS is one of the things that got me into soccer and doing this show with Leg. It's just it's a terrible product.
And then I just poisoned his mind. I said, yo, have you watched Brazilian League, though, instead of this shit?
Yeah, right. Oh, wow. Turns out Leg was right again. What a surprise.
I actually had somebody in the group chat. They were like, wait, you do a show with Oaks? I've been telling him for 2 years. I was like, yeah, I've been doing a show with him for 3 years probably now. And they were just like, I was like, yeah, did you ever wonder why he had a Real Madrid obsession? Because, yo, you're welcome. What's good? I was like, yeah. I was like, dude, just watch these guys. I'm telling you. Watched one game. He's like, yep, you're right.
Yep, this is it. This is my life now.
All right, Golden Booty. I think I took Xavi Simons and you took Son. I meant to say, can I get Xavi Simons to score or assist? But then I was like, fuck it. We'll just see if Xavi Simons scores. And then, of course, he got the assist and didn't score, so now I'm just sad about it. And then Son was like, Newcastle at home. I'm scared of that.
Yeah, he sure was.
So, Oaks, you're going to start.
All right.
And this is a banger if you haven't heard it yet.
What game am I going to give myself? I think I'm going to take the Madrid game, and I'm going to go with Vinny.
I hope he doesn't score. I hope Jude scores now. Fuck you, man. Vinny's going to have 5 assists. You're going to be sick. You're going to be sick.
You know what? If Vinny has 5 assists, I can live with that.
All right. Let's see what we got. You gotta be sick.
Shake it up, stop when the clock hits 13. Sing 1, 2, 3, 4. Cut.
Facts, Colt. It's a banger. Also, I'm super pissed off at the MLS because El Trafico used to be appointment television, and the fact that it was on Apple TV and not public television pissed me right the fuck off.
I'm going to go Real Vallecano versus Osasuna.
Damn. Okay, I got Osasuna draw no bet in that one.
Well, it'll push at least. That's all I got for you, man. That's all I got. Song goes hard. Fucking right it does. I'm saying, man. She's been going hard for years at this point. The worst is that one of the podcasts I watched started doing a wheel, so now it just looks like I copied them. Nah, I've been doing this wheel for fucking 5 years.
Facts. We got receipts, bro.
Well, it used to be a drink wheel. You have no idea.
Oh, yeah, when we did live streams and we get hammered.
Yeah. And then when Bond was still doing it, that was before you were here, too.
Dude, the first fucking Boxing Day I did with you and Bond, I was fucking wasted by like 1 in the afternoon.
Yeah, that was like an 8-hour stream. It was rough. All right, anyway, let's get down to it. I went 8-6 because the Roma game didn't finish. We take that. Give me the profit. This week we're going Real Betis. Double chance is -140 versus Valencia. Double chance. That's a safe pick. You know, if you know me at all, you know I'll probably be on Real Betis money line. Sociedad money line at Getafe +110. I think Getafe sucks. Atleti money line at Alaves -110. Absolutely disrespectful number. I know Atleti isn't the best on the road, but they're playing Alaves and they're the much better side. Real Madrid money line and over 1.5 versus Barcelona +115. Vinny to score or assist. Sevilla money line versus Mallorca -110. I'm a little nervous about that one. I won't lie. I would have loved to get a Sevilla draw no bet, but the number sucked. Arsenal -1.5 versus Wolves +110. Arsenal. I believe in you guys, okay? Hey, guys. Hey, Arsenal, you listen to me? Guys, I really believe in you. You can totally beat the shit out of Wolves. It just seems like something that they would do and brag about. Look, see, we can still win the league. 3-0 versus Wolves. You'll never say that. Anyway, Forest double chance versus Everton, -130. Everton sucks also. Man City money line and over 1.5 versus Chelsea is -130. Frankfurt money line versus Augsburg +100. Frankfurt has 1 loss at home this year. They are a wagon at home. Augsburg sucks. Sorry, disrespect to Augsburg. I think they're in like 7th place right now, so that's great for them. But you're not beating Frankfurt at home. Bayern money line at Union Berlin -175. That one's chalky as hell. Add in over 1.5 or add in a Kane goal. Leverkusen draw no bet at Dortmund +100. Lyon +1.5 at PSG -150. Inter Milan money line at Milan +105. And then Lazio draw no bet at Genoa is -120. I thought that was a disrespectful number for Lazio. And then my parlay, listen to this parlay. Ready? Inter money line, Madrid money line, Man City money line. And it's just win your shit. Hey, favorites, win your shit. That's the parlay name.
I ended up going 7-2-6 last week, which isn't bad, but it would have been a lot better had Juve handled their business and Botafogo didn't get that red card. But yeah, I'm going to start with some Europa League. I'm taking Milan team total over 1.5 at +130. I'm taking Leverkusen on the money line versus West Ham at +105. I don't know if anybody's watched West Ham or heard us talk. West Ham are frauds. So give me Leverkusen on the money line. They're trying for the invincible treble. So I'm going to keep backing them. Colt, yes, we absolutely will be covering Copa America, Euros, and all sorts of shit this whole summer. We don't stop every Wednesday, 7:30 right here. Rain or shine, doesn't matter. We'll find games. We'll find you angles. You know, we might have to throw some fucking like baseball or some fucking NBA in there every once in a while, but hey, We out here. But yeah, we got Brasilario, we got MLS, we got we'll even go to Argentina if we have to. I'll even talk about juniors because they got Yimi Chara back playing for them in the Colombian league and shit like that. Anyway, Europa Conference League, Lyon versus Aston Villa. I'm gonna take both teams to score over 2.5 there. Lyon at home. Jonathan David still plays there, so yeah, we outside. Fenerbahce versus Olympiacos. We're taking both teams to score over 2.5 again. Fenerbahce at home, always very tough to go play in Turkey. I think the Greeks still manage a goal, but Fenerbahce is going to make this a hell of a tie. We might see some extra time there. I know they're behind. They need to make up some goals. Dzeko, you're washed. Please put in Bats. Please. He's been getting goals for you all fucking season. So just put Bats at the 9 and let him keep doing his thing. Everton versus Nottingham Forest. I'm going to take Nottingham Forest on the double chance at -122. I think that's a very playable number. At home, we're taking Aston Villa on the money line at -125. In Spain, I'm going to take Osasuna on the draw no bet at +135 versus Real. I know that is legs 0-0, John, but we don't respect Osasuna. So if I'm telling you to back Osasuna, there's a reason for it. It's because Real's trash. They're trash. They might get relegated trash. I love Batiste on the draw no bet at +145, so give me that. Atleti on the money line, they're going to want revenge, and Alves, good for you for still being here, but you might go back down again. So I don't really care. Atleti should bless you. Madrid on the money line, that's a layup. I like Sevilla at -105 too. Lecce on the draw no bet versus Sassuolo. Sassuolo just took points off of AC Milan. That means their Robin Hood's due to pay that bag. So they'll find a way to draw that at home because that's who they are. I'm going to take Leverkusen on the draw no bet. I'm going to take AC Milan versus Inter, both teams to score over 2.5 at +100. And then fuck Monza, give me Atalanta on the money line at -110.
Dude, but they got to play against Liverpool midweek. Whoa.
Oh, wow. It's almost like they walked into Anfield and smacked them around 3-0, and Gianluca Samacha is going to get me them 20 fucking goals.
That seems pretty rude. You didn't have to go that far with it. Yeah, that's all we got for you guys. Make sure you follow us at TwoFootTalk, at TWOFootTalk. You can hit the description if you're on YouTube or Twitch. Scroll right down, click it right there. Make sure you guys get you some drip. It's Barcelona Hate Week. If you can guess how many Puta Barca shirts I have in my dresser, I will send you a free Puta Barca shirt. Otherwise, go buy you a Puta Barca shirt. Plenty of different colors, plenty of different sizes for all your friends, family.
The watermelon is fresh as fuck, by the way.
I got a lavender one, bro. That one's fire. There's wow, it's a really pretty color. And then they see Puta Barca and a giant middle finger on it. And they're like, oh. I'm like, yeah, that's what we do out here. Anyway, tftdrip.com. Link is in the description. Make sure you follow me at a young leg. You can follow Oaks at BurrOaks77. Make sure you tune into Oaks tomorrow. Bet US TV doing a La Liga specialty show. With Klaus and our boy Flash. So shout out them as well. I'm sure they're just as happy as we are that Real Madrid will still be representing Spain in the Champions League, and I will bring it up in chat for them. So don't worry.
Yeah, Flash, who played for Southampton and in the EPL, is super gassed about there being no EPL teams left.
What a shame. What a shame. Yeah, we'll be back next week. See you next Wednesday. Fuck what you heard.
It's what you're hearing.
We are TwoFootTalk, and we're out.